Title: We Are Here. Date: Classified Location: Deep Space, Uncharted Exoplanetary System. Day 1, the exploration vessel Nova-12 entered orbit around an uncharted exoplanet designated LV-672. Initial scans showed unusual electromagnetic fluctuations. No signs of life. The planet was barren, dark, and cold, yet something felt wrong. The crew noted an overwhelming silence, as if the very fabric of space had been muffled. Day 2, atmospheric tests returned conflicting results. Oxygen levels fluctuated unnaturally. Some readings indicated the air was breathable, others showed it was toxic. The onboard AI, Echo, flagged the inconsistencies as anomalous. Dr. Elias Voss, the lead scientist, conducted another scan and found that the planetary surface had changed. Subtle shifts in topography suggested movement, yet no tremors had been detected. Day 3, a small expedition team descended to the surface. The landscape was endless black rock, covered in strange, spiraling patterns that did not match any known geological formations. The lead scientist, Dr. Elias Voss, reported an odd sensation as if the planet was watching. The team's geologist, Dr. Ann Corbett, attempted to take a rock sample, but the moment she struck the ground, the spirals began to glow faintly. The entire team retreated to base camp, unsettled. Day 4, Carter Reynolds, one of the astronauts, claimed he could hear faint breathing inside his suit. Logs confirmed his helmet was sealed, and no external interference was detected. Later, his vitals spiked and he collapsed for 2 full minutes before regaining consciousness. Upon waking, he stared at his teammates and whispered, "We were never alone." Day 5, communications began to falter. Strange distortions interfered with transmissions between the landing team and Nova-12. The audio logs picked up a low-frequency hum, almost like a voice just beyond recognition. Then, the first anomaly occurred. Carter Reynolds disappeared from the surface crew. His suit beacon remained active, but when the team followed the signal, they found only his helmet, shattered as if something had crushed it from within. Day 6, Dr. Corbett suffered a breakdown. She refused to leave her quarters, muttering about shadows moving where there should be none. That night, security footage captured her room empty. The door had never opened, yet she was gone. Only a dark smear remained on the wall, pulsating like a heartbeat. Day 7, the hum was growing louder. Those still on the surface reported hearing whispers in their own voices, memories they had never spoken aloud. Crew members grew agitated, suffering from severe migraines and hallucinations. Dr. Voss claimed to see figures moving in the distance, but the scanners showed nothing. One astronaut, Hayes, was found clawing at his own face, screaming that something was inside his skin. Day 8, the remaining crew attempted an emergency evacuation. As they approached the shuttle, their suits suddenly depressurized. No cause was found. The ship's cameras caught a glimpse of something indescribable, shifting between shapes. Then, static. Only Dr. Voss remained. Day 9, Nova-12 detected an energy surge from the planet. The spiraling formations on the surface had shifted almost as if they had been rewritten overnight. Voss, now alone, sent a final transmission before the lander's signal was lost. His last recorded words, "It sees me." Day 14, the planet was no longer responding to scans. Its surface temperature dropped dramatically. The ship's AI detected anomalies in the remaining crew's vitals. Those who had stayed behind on Nova-12 began sleep-talking in unison, repeating a phrase in a language unknown to human linguistics. The closest translation, "We are here." Day 17, the ship lost control of its systems. The emergency override failed. The main screen flickered, showing distorted images of the missing crew members, their faces twisted in silent screams. The ship's engineer, Tanaka, sealed himself in the control room, but his last security log showed a blackened, elongated hand reaching toward him before the footage cut. Day 21, Dr. Voss, the last uninfected crew member, locked himself in the command module and initiated a distress beacon. Before the signal cut out, his final words were recorded. "It's not a planet. It's not land. It's something else. And it knows we're here." Day 30, a rescue mission was dispatched. When the vessel arrived at Nova-12's coordinates, there was nothing there. No planet, no Nova-12, only a void where the system had once been. Day 45, the distress signal reappeared, transmitting from a different part of space, thousands of light years away. The same message, looping endlessly. "We are here." Day 60, deep space observation stations reported the emergence of new, unknown celestial bodies appearing where no mass had existed before. Their shapes were wrong, twisted, as if space itself had folded to accommodate something that did not belong. Day 78, reports emerged of isolated cases among deep space travelers experiencing auditory hallucinations and temporary amnesia. Some claimed to see reflections of themselves move independently. Others vanished, leaving behind only a whispering static. Day 100, the sky above major observation stations darkened. Not a cloud, but an absence of light itself. Those who gazed at it too long claimed to see something staring back. Then, at exactly midnight, every device within 100 light-year radius flickered and went silent. In the darkness, a single whisper echoed through every speaker, radio, and screen. "We are here." Day 150, global anomalies spiked. Entire star systems reported synchronized readings patterns resembling those spirals from LV-672 appearing on their planetary surfaces. Deep space probes sent to investigate were either lost or returned with corrupted data. Day 200, the first confirmed entity breach occurred in an underground research lab on Titan. Security footage, though heavily distorted, showed elongated humanoid figures stepping through solid walls. The personnel vanished without a trace. The facility was incinerated by its own failsafe systems, but the anomaly remained. Day 365, the universe had changed. Scientists detected an unnatural pattern in the cosmic background radiation whispers embedded within the very frequency of space itself. No one dared to decipher them, and whatever it was spreading.